right, breaking news. I am here with Phumelela the Truth Cafu. Phumelela, big news for you to potentially going to be defending the title now in your home country.
First, good afternoon, Hayden. Thanks for having me on your show. It's been a while. It's the first time this year, but thanks for having me, bro. I appreciate the platform you're giving us. About the chance that I might get a chance to defend at home feels very amazing, man. It's kind of, it feels amazing knowing that you've achieved your dreams, but now you're pushing a bit further, and that I'll be fighting home knowing that every South African in the venue will be there to support me. So that's kind of very awesome, and it's a great feeling. I can't even explain it.
I just imagine that the time that you had beaten Tanaka, that you'd always just be internationally bound, on the road, and the only time you'd come to South Africa is maybe at the end of your career type thing. But here we are. You got the chance, just like Sivanati Nonching had the chance against Reggie Subanoob in the Eastern Cape when he fought. It's your time now, and now you get to be celebrated as a world champion.
Yeah, that's a great feeling, man. I won't lie, that's a great feeling. And most of my fans have been asking me when I'm fighting back home, will they ever get a chance to see me again? And actually, I also thought maybe they might never see me again, because the thing is, to me, I thought now that I'm a world champion, I'll get to fight overseas more often, and maybe at the age of 30 going forwards, I might consider retirement. So I don't want to be one of those boxers that when their careers towards the end, they get to fight younger guys, then they get taken for like Jenny workers. That's what they call them, right? So I didn't want to be one of those guys. That's why I thought maybe now I'll get a chance to fight overseas a bit more and make some money, try to be stable. But it's a great feeling, man, that I've been fighting home. We don't know, this might be my last fight at home. I don't know, man, but it's a great feeling, I won't lie. And thanks to Boxing 5 for considering this. Angile, thank you so much. And thanks to my pops, Colin Nathan. I truly appreciate him, man. He's one of the best in the game, so yeah.
And a little bit of history. It's been like 25 years since there's been a WBO World Title in South Africa as a fight. I mean, considering all the history that goes into this, it's not often that this comes around. So a legitimate world title fight here in South Africa, it must make you feel good that at least even if it's just a once-off, that it's happening.
Yeah, it feels amazing, man. To be honest, I'm very proud to be, how to put this, to be making history, man, to be part of history. And it kind of feels amazing. But to me, it's not about what the people did before me. It's about me, man. I want to make my own legacy, make my own history. That's what I'm focused on right now. And I know it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, but I'm really trying, man. I'm trying my best to make sure that I go down as one of the greatest South African boxers.
Yeah, and obviously that's what you have to do right now. You're one of the active champions now. If you get to fight twice a year now as a world champion, it's a lot. It's not what you used to, but it's what comes with the territory of being a world champion. You potentially got some big fights even after this one lined up. But first things first is to come and win the home fights, and I'm sure you're going to be motivated to do it in front of your home supporters.
For sure, I'm going to be very motivated, and I know my family is going to pull up in numbers. That's a great feeling. And I won't lie, man. Remember when you always ask me, now is it sinking to be a world champion? Since the whole last year, haven't sinked in. I used to carry myself the way I did. I didn't change anything. But this year, man, something hit me, and I was like, now that I'm a world champion, I gotta adjust and try to do certain things differently. I feel like even the people that know me from my hood, they won't see the old me that they used to see. I'm really changed. I'm trying to make my life ever better now. I'm focusing more on myself now. I'm trying to build, trying to make a legacy for my kids. So that's what I'm focusing on, man. For real, now I'm truly locked in. I know that I'm a world champion. It is sinking right now. I feel like, I'm ready, man.
And I've seen the social adjustments as well, because when you go out now, you carry yourself as a world champion. We were at seconds out the boxing at Loftus Versfeld last weekend as well. You brought your belts with, and you got a lot of people that are approaching you now, whereas before you might have just gone under the radar and come to those events. Now you can't go anywhere without people, at least one or two people walking up to you wanting to take a picture with you.
Yeah, that's a great feeling. Knowing that people do notice me and they truly appreciate what I'm doing. Because we take like boxing as an entertainment. So we go into the ring to entertain people. We put our lives on the line. So it's very amazing knowing that people do notice us and they appreciate us. That's a great feeling. And thank you to all my fans. I truly appreciate you guys.
When are we expecting to hear about your opponents and who you'll be fighting here?
I know the dates when I'm fighting, but I'm still not sure where I'm fighting. But I'd say in the next 2 or 3 weeks, my opponent will be announced. I don't care who I'm fighting. All I know is I'll come out victorious, man. I'm ready for anything. Like I've been telling Pops, I want to fight the big names in the division, like Jesse Rodriguez, Fernando Martinez. I was looking forward to fighting Gonzalez, but unfortunately for me, that fight didn't come true. I don't know why. I feel like he's ducking me because there's no like solid say that's what's really going on. Because I feel like Mr. Honda could have made the fight happen, but I feel like maybe Gonzalez doesn't really want the fight. So that doesn't matter to me. I truly look up to him. I still believe he's a legend, and I really wanted to step into the ring with him. But I want to make my own name, and if it means I fight a nobody, but I believe in this space that I'm at right now, there's no such thing as easy fights. So I gotta take every fight seriously and make sure that I bring my A game all the time. So on my next fight, I promise to bring my A+ game. So yeah.
I mean, the fact is, I think you took some time off as well in December to train maybe for Gonzalez as well, because you thought you'd be on a plane to Nicaragua right now, going to fight him. But you know, that legacy fight, I mean, it could still happen down the line. Are you still open to it if it's not maybe in the next maybe next year? Would you be open to it?
I'll always be open to fighting one of the best in game. Maybe it could be Estrada, Gonzalez, Bam, Martinez, even Ancajas, but he's moved up. But like I'm saying, man, they've made their own names fighting people that were unknown. So I think maybe now, also for me, I gotta like go the same route and fight people to make sure I establish my name. So if that's the case, then I'm up for it. But I also I was just beaten a 4th division world champion. So that's something which means now they do consider me. I'm also in the radar. But I feel like it's still going to take a lot for me to be considered one of the greatest. And I'm up for the challenge, man. I'm ready for everything. You'd see, I've been working. I took some time off in December. But Jane, I've been working. Right now, you saw me. I just came out of sparring with Sequence. We put on some good sparring. So I'm ready. I'm really working hard in the gym. So, yeah, I'm ready for whatever, man.
Also, interestingly enough, I was with Jackson not too long ago. He's also saying like he was proud of his performances against you. He felt that just because his fights were also close with you, the first and the second fight, that he feels like, you know, even walking forward, he's a world champion. Like, what do you feel about Jackson Chauke? And he's also got a fight coming up against Ricardo Malajika, who's in your weight division as well.
I won't lie, that's going to be a good fight. It's a very good fight. I feel like it's a 50-50 fight, but I got Jackson. Because now we're friends, we talk, we even exchange numbers, we're on WhatsApp checking each other's statuses. And I feel like Jackson said I've never beaten him. That's his own opinion. But I don't respect him for that. I feel like as a boxer at that level, you gotta know when you lost and take a loss and feel like, okay, I lost this fight. I won't lie, on the second fight, on the first fight, I feel like it could have gone either way. I feel like a draw was a fair decision. That's why I wanted to make the second fight, and I called him out in the same year because I didn't want when I beat him to say people to say that he was old, and I could have fought him when he was still in his prime time, or while he was still young. That's why I made sure the rematch happened the same year, and I beat him that year. On the second fight, I fairly won. That's what I told him. I fairly won. I even told him straight into his face. I feel like I won the second fight. But if he doesn't agree with me, that's cool. That's cool with me. But now I doubt there'll be a third fight because now he's old. Even when he at the press conference he said Malajika didn't want the fight, he waited for him to be old. So now if I beat him, he's gonna be like, now that I'm old. So I don't want that fight right now. I've beaten Jackson, I'm cool with it. But I feel like otherwise, all I can say is good luck for his upcoming fight. I truly support him 100%. I really hope he wins the fight.
Well, look at it. If you think about it, like business-wise, it doesn't make sense anymore. Either you are a WBO World Champion, you step into like international big money fights as well. So, with no disrespect, it would be a step backwards just considering the financials of fighting another local fighter. It wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, it really wouldn't make sense. Like I say right now, I wanna make sure, man, at the age of 30, I'm stable. I'm stable enough to know that I could go to retirement. So right now it's about making money. I wanna make money, be stable, and be financial stable, like in everything, man. But I feel like because of Jackson, the way he talks, and I always talk back. So I feel like if the fight would have happened, it could have happened maybe like last year. It could have been a good fight. We could have gone back and forth, and we could have sold out the fight. But for real, right now, to me, it doesn't make sense. And besides about the money or anything, there's nothing that I want from him right now. Not a rating, not anything. I doubt he also wants anything from me. I feel like now I'm bigger than him, so I've got nothing against him. He's a good boxer, and I feel like he's one of the South African traits, and I'm glad to like have shared a ring with him. So yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. I actually, just sitting there, actually, with the both of you now in the same city, pretty much. It's nice to see that to have that competition. Do you guys ever envision sparring each other?
Yeah, for sure. Actually, I thought maybe like for this fight, he would come for me for sparring, but he didn't. So I couldn't really shout to him like, "Let me help you for sparring." Maybe he doesn't need me, so I couldn't like tell him to come here. So I thought he was gonna come through for sparring, maybe for me to help him, but he didn't. Maybe it's good, but I trust his camp. I feel like maybe he had a trade camp, so it got nothing to do with me. Maybe like if I'd need him down the line, I would approach him for sparring because Jackson is still good. I feel like he's still good. Even though he's old, he went last year to, I think UK, was it UK? Or,
it was the UK, yes.
Yeah, he went to UK and won a world title. So congrats to him, man. Congrats to him, knowing that he's a South African legend. So I've beaten him, which means I'm also a South African legend at the age of 26. So that's kind of awesome, man. It's really amazing. No lie, I won't even lie to you, man. Before I turned pro, I wouldn't have imagined that my career would be the way it is right now. Thanks to the men above, man, God really pulled through for me because even when I turned pro, nobody thought I'd even become a SA champion. Look at me now, I'm an undefeated world champion. So it's all because of God, man. I won't say because of my hard work and everything. It's all because of him because I've seen guys who work harder than me. I've seen guys who had great amateur records better than me, but they didn't even make it to the international level. So all thanks to the men above, man.
Sure, Phumelela, and I can't wait for the next step and to see. Obviously, we'll be documenting the trip. Well, not the trip, but the journey to getting to this title defense. I just wanted to wish you all the best in the interim for your training camp that's going to come up, and we'll catch up really soon.
Okay, yeah. Once again, man, thank you for having me, and thanks for giving us this platform, and thanks to my promoter, Uncle Larry, and thanks to also Uncle Riaz, Broky, and Box Camp, and also thanks to Pops, Colin Nathan, No Doubt Management, and also thanks to my sponsors, Nectrate X and Power to Health. I feel like my career is about it's at its peak right now, and man, who knows? I might go down as one of the greatest in the world. So yeah, that's the journey that I'm putting that's the pressure that I'm putting myself in. That's why I'm trying to adjust and make some certain adjustment to myself, my lifestyle. I really want to be the great, man. I really want to be one of the greatest. So that's the goal right now. The goal was to be a world champion at first. I am a world champion now. Is to make sure that I push myself to the limit and make sure that I become one of the greats.
The guy behind you on the wall, Maurizio Mtsalane, has defended his IBF, I think, about 5 times or something like that. He's a real great. So you're also going to want to step into his shoes. Then you got Hecky Butler on the other wall, who's won the Ring Magazine, WBA, IBF, IBO. Yeah. You want to be on that back wall one day?
I told you, man. Like, I want to be there. Like, I want to be there, man. I want to be there, even if it's on the side of the wall with my undisputed belts.
There is a vacant wall there.
Yeah, so I want to be there. So that's why I'm pushing myself, man. I feel like I think I made the post this year. I feel like I said if I put in the work and be fully locked in, this might be the greatest year that I ever had. So I'm trying to level up, man. I'm trying to level up. So that's the goal, to make sure that I make this the best year ever in my career. So yeah, that's the goal.
That is the goal, and I'm looking forward to covering that goal as well, Phumelela. We'll catch up again with you soon. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much, man.